Hey y'all, welcome to Become Your Own Favorite Chef. I'm Amy. So a few months ago, it hasn't even been a year, Drew and I discovered that we love Indian food. There's a couple restaurants here in Little Rock, go there for those buffets all the time, but the best part of all the Indian food is the hot fresh naan, which is their bread that they serve at most Indian restaurants. It's great by itself, it's great for dipping, and we decided we've got to learn how to make this ourselves because we cannot afford to go to Indian restaurants every day. So if y'all don't know me very well, I'm great at cooking and baking things except when it comes to bread. I don't know what it is, but I kill it every time. Literally, it ruins it. I can't touch bread. I'm no good at making bread products. That's where Drew comes in. I need you. Alright, so I sent Drew on the mission. He tried, how many recipes? A lot of different recipes, got some ideas from watching some videos online, and came up with, y'all, I promise it is the absolute best naan I've ever had, and we've had all the naan in the city of Little Rock and the surrounding area. His killed it, in a good way. It's a garlic naan. We'll teach you how to make it. Clearly, if you don't like garlic, you can keep that part out. It's still going to be amazing. And because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm hoping I don't bring this bad luck, I'm going to have Drew tell me exactly what to do, and if I mess anything up, you'll fix it, right?
Yep.
You'll correct me? Okay.
Got it.
So you're the boss. Tell me what to do.
Alright, we need 3 cups of flour. And the realization that I have recently come to is how simple anything to do with bread really is. Simple ingredients.
Speak for yourself, man.
Simple ingredients. Flour, sugar, salt, egg.
And talent.
And now we'll need a tablespoon of sugar, a little bit of sweetness.
Also, make sure you're always leveling ingredients when you are doing bread, right?
It's not a rocket science. A tad. Alright, now we need 2 teaspoons of salt. Help bring out sweetness, add a little bit of saltiness.
Okay.
Alright, now we need a ½ teaspoon of baking powder to help rise just a little bit. And so now that's all our dry ingredients. We'll just mix that together. And then in a separate bowl, we're going to go ahead and mix our liquid ingredients.
See, I wouldn't have done that. There's a problem.
Okay, we're going to start mixing our wet ingredients, our liquid ingredients. The first thing we do is start activating our yeast. And in addition to the baking powder, it'll help rise the naan and give it a little bit of a yeasty bread flavor. And so Amy heated up a 1/4 cup of water.
It needs to be warm, right?
Yep.
So 25 seconds in the microwave on high power should be about right.
You can still stick your finger in it.
But it's a little warm.
Now we're going to put in 1 packet of yeast.
Which is also a ½ tablespoon if you are just measuring out of the yeast container. And 1 hint to activate yeast is to add just a pinch of sugar to it. Sugar helps to activate it a little faster. How long will this take to activate?
Oh, we're going to stir it up, make sure it's well integrated, and it'll get a little frothy when it's ready.
Okay.
5 minutes. Okay, so in addition to the yeast, you can dump that in.
It is activated. Right now it looks a little foamy at the top. That's how we know it's alive. That's what activated means.
We're going to add 1 beaten egg, a ½ cup of milk, now we're going to use 2 tablespoons of garlic oil. You can use regular oil, but we like the infused garlic flavor that I'll add to it.
I'm not the only one that likes his garlic oil. He loves it too.
And in addition to the garlic oil, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of minced garlic.
Yeah. This is where I think this naan is better than all the others. Other naan, it's a little bland. This gives such a punch of flavor, you could eat this naan by itself.
This takes your naan from naan to nom 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 nom.
Exactly! Alright, what's next?
Alright, now we're going to mix those up. Stir them.
Fork?
It doesn't matter. Use your spoon so you don't get something dirty.
Okay.
Because I do the dishes.
Not if you're cooking. Okay.
All right, now we're going to mix it with the dry ingredients.
Do I just add it?
Yep. And if you like getting dirty, you can use your hands to knead it. I found that the little spatula works pretty well. And the more you knead it, supposedly the softer it is. And so just keep after it until all the liquid is absorbed by the dry ingredients. Okay, once you get it mostly together, then you can start using your hands. They don't get so icky. We're just going to keep at it. And then, once you have it kneaded, we're going to let it sit for, traditionally I think 4 hours. I never can wait that long, and it turns out pretty good. But we'll keep it in a warm place, cover it with a damp towel, and let it rise.
So right now, Drew said it's about ready to put in a warm place. A good suggestion for that is just stick it in your oven. You don't even have to turn the oven on. It's usually a pretty good place, but our house is usually pretty cold. So that's why we usually use the oven. Right now it looks very smooth and even in texture, so we're good to go?
Yep.
Alright, I got this barely wet, wring it out, it's a damp towel. We're going to place it over, stick it in a warm place for 4 hours max. Until it, what, doubles in size?
Doubles in size, yep.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, after enough time for your dough to have risen a little bit, sometimes not always double in size, and sometimes I can't wait. But we're going to take a small pinch, have a cutting board, flour it a little bit so it doesn't stick. And I know it's pretty small, but we're going to try to get this pretty thin. Thinner the better. It always puffs up. And just roll that sucker out till it flat, flat, flat. There we go. Peel it off, and now that sucker is ready to be cooked.
So I have been heating this pan up on medium-high heat for a few moments. I want it to be hot. The hotter, the faster this will cook, and the more it'll bubble. You can use regular olive oil, but I'm going to put just a dash of garlic flavored oil because you know me, I love garlic. Let that heat up for just a moment. And if the oil's starting to smoke, you're where you need to be. And so I'm going to drop that naan we just spread out. We're going to let this cook until it starts to bubble up, then we're going to flip it over. Alright, you can see how the naan's starting to bubble up. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. And to give it a little extra flavor, we're going to add just a little bit of melted butter to this top on this side. You don't have to do this if you're health conscious, but this makes it delicious. And then we're going to put a little dash of parsley. You can do fresh parsley or dried, it's fine. Once this puffs up just a little bit more on this side, we'll flip it over again and add butter and parsley to the other side. This side's puffed up a little bit, so we'll flip it back over. And to this second side, we're going to add that butter, just a little bit. A little bit of parsley again. And just to make sure that that infuses into it, I'm going to flip it over one last time. And that is how you make perfect naan. Naan! Look at this! This is what we made. So clearly there's plenty of naan to last you for a while. Isn't that beautiful? You could cook this at a high temperature in the oven, but you're not going to get this beauty. So, Bella wants some. Let's taste.
Alright.
Oh, we'll taste that one. Too cheesy. Oh my gosh.
Crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle.
Very garlicky though. If you're not a garlic fan, leave the garlic out. This is garlic like crazy. This is perfect for dipping into bal ganoush or hummus or even just tzatziki sauce, something. But it's amazing by itself.
Delicious.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy.